Hello my cutiest of all cutinesses. Today I am a pumpkin, a Halloween pumpkin. And if you want to see how I did this look, you'll have to keep on watching as it's getting started right now. Hello my cutiest of all cutinesses. You're gonna say, what's that crazy woman up to this time? Well, I am wearing a bald cap for the first time in my life. I have never used a thing like this, so I am hearing very badly too. It's so weird. I will have to attach these edges with liquid latex, which I don't have very much left of, but enough for this, because I'm gonna be something that has to be actually round. Now, I used to have a round head, but I don't anymore, but okay. The thing that I want to be comes in different shapes and sizes, so I'm not gonna worry about that. I do know that this is kind of weird. Very weird. I don't have any brows. Now my ears are gone too. I'm gonna take my liquid latex, take a brush that I don't often use, which I can throw away afterwards. Gonna dip it in. I'm just gonna put some latex underneath these edges and on the edges so that it sticks better. And when I've done that, I will be back. Because I'm just afraid that when I start a look and all of a sudden I am without, there you're sitting then without your latex, half a look done, and you cannot continue. To avoid that, I'm not using it. I had ordered extra, but it has not arrived yet. I do hope it's gonna arrive. If you have a gap like that and it doesn't want to stick, you can always put pieces of cotton pads actually, rip them apart, stick it over, and you will no longer have a gap. Okay, too, as long as it's something that can cover up little pieces, that place that you want to have flat. And you take your latex, go under and over, and it will make everything as smooth as you want it to be. As you see, once the paper gets wet by the latex, it closes up everything. My brush is getting hard already too. I'm just going over these edges to have it a little bit more smooth. Now on this side, this bald cap fits better, so I'm gonna glue it in place. For this look, I am gonna have to paint my whole head orange, but parts like the eyes, the nose, stuff like that have to stay open. So I am going to outline whatever has to stay open with just a very thin pencil and black eyeshadow. or brown eyeshadow. The color is not that important, and I am going to make, I don't even know where to start because I'm not using any reference picture or so. I do know that my nose is gonna be just a triangle. Like that. I'll just start with a straight line and we'll see what we're gonna do. Doesn't really matter, but I think it's better if I make it more pointy, because it is supposed to be cut out. With a knife. And the mouth, most of the time they are in tips. Uneven tips. Like that. It does not have to be perfect because it's all roughly cut out with a knife, as I said. And it's gonna be a double edge, as you have the thickness of the pumpkin. And on top I'm gonna have something and that is not a dick. I know it looks like it, but it is not. Let that be clear. It's not what you think. I'm not a dickhead. It really isn't, okay? I might have to put on 2 coats. Who knows? I don't. Maybe you do, but I don't. Now I'm going a little bit too high here because I'm only gonna do the head. So I'm just gonna stop under the bald cap under the head. Could use another brush, a smaller one. Put a smaller part here. I look like something Spider-Man, I don't know, whatever ish. I look like something very weird. Okay, now I should take a more beige color for the first inside layer, because if you slice a pumpkin, you have those beigey, the inside of the pumpkin, actually the flesh of the pumpkin that comes through. So I imagine that if you would slice me as a pumpkin, that I would have that too. No idea if it's gonna be of any use. I'm just hoping to make my pumpkin more 3D with this. But I got no idea if it has any use or not. I think I'm just making it harder on myself for no reason. But I could never be satisfied if I wouldn't have tried it. Now, on my head, there's gonna be a green thing. Now I'm not over detailing from the start, because I am going to have to do everything a second coat, especially the green and the orange. The beige is okay, but the orange I'm now gonna give a second coat, and then I will start thinking about some detailing. These bold gaps are really great. Still think I look as if I'm gonna rob a bank or so. But what can be more Halloween than a pumpkin? Don't know why I did that. Just had to. It was unstoppable. Now I'm gonna go over the green for the second time, and then it will be black and shady. I am so curious what this result is gonna be. I have no idea. No reference picture with me, nothing, just an idea in my head, and I don't know what it's gonna be like, but I want to be a pumpkin, as you know. Now I need a little bit of brown paint for my stooch, or how do you call that? That little thing on the top of my head. And of course the detailing will do everything, but that's all for the last, as you all know. Now, how am I gonna make it look a little bit realistic with depth and stuff like that with this here? I'm even gonna use that paint to start off with the rest. I'm gonna leave my lips for the very last, because that's what moves the most. Now, I am under the impression that it is starting to look a bit realistic. I'm gonna outline this green. Also not too perfect, because we know that it is not a perfect thing on the pumpkin itself too. Now it does have some structure, so I am going to make some lines. Giving it some more structure like sight. Before I'm gonna do the real pumpkin lining, I am going to outline these. Now, that's all lined. I'm gonna start by using eyeshadows. That's gonna be a little bit different, but I want to do this shading and stuff very realistic if I can. I do think I look a little bit like a pumpkin though. Now, first of all, I'm gonna try to put some shading or depth in this beige. So I'm starting with the lighter colors, and I'm using a light brown. And there's gonna be candlelight coming out of the mouth and the eyes actually, so the shadow would be on the outside. Yes, indeed, gives a good result. Now I'm gonna do the same with the eye sockets. Now with a darker brown, I'm gonna shade my head. Now, what makes a pumpkin? A pumpkin. The stripes. So, pumpkins have those lines that go in round shapes. From the top to the bottom. So I'm gonna try to create lines like that. And if you make a couple mistakes, it's not a problem because there's gonna be more eyeshadow to come. So with black eyeshadow, I am drawing lines that actually follow the entire roundness of the pumpkin. So I'm trying to let every line come down as realistic as possible. I'm also drawing them backwards because I want to have the appearance that I am completely orange all around. And exactly the same way as this, you can turn yourself into a basketball. Now, the shading part. I'm gonna take dark brown. If there was light coming out of my pumpkin, it would shine on the outside of this line. But as I am going to make highlights too. Those will really give the accents. And you don't want to know how these brush strokes on this bald gap sound in my ears. Terrible sound. Okay, that's that. Now, I am gonna put a shadow all around this top. Never thought that painting on and shading on a bald cap would be so easy. It's really great. Now, okay. I'm also gonna shade a bit around these eye sockets. All for depth and dimension. And around the mouth. Now, taking a very light beige, I want to make some highlights in this pumpkin meat. Black eyeshadow, I'm gonna go over the paint from the nose and the mouth to make it more black and set. My favorite hype, which, as I said in a previous video, has hit the fan, but there's still a lot in it. But you always put your brush in the middle, so it's normal that you hit the pan in the middle. The lips and the eyes I will do as the very last. Now I'm taking another brush and I'm gonna take a brighter orange, even, yellow. It's a shimmery orange, but it does give off a little bit more. Mixing the yellow with the orange gives a highlight. I will be right back with my final result as my jack-o'-lantern or jack-o'-lantern or whatever, my pumpkin head. I want to thank you all for watching this tutorial with me. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. Leave some nice comments down below. Give me some thumbs up. For me, there's only one thing left to say, and that is, my love for makeup is spread all over to you, and I really hope to see you again soon in one of my coming Halloween videos. So for now, bye bye, happy Halloween!